Thanksgiving nightmares. The wind howled through the barren trees as darkness settled over the small, isolated town of Ravenwood. The townsfolk had gathered at the local church to celebrate Thanksgiving, but little did they know that this night would be far from joyful. Unbeknownst to them, an ancient curse had been awakened, ready to unleash a horror unlike anything they had ever experienced. As the townspeople feasted on turkey and pumpkin pie, a sense of unease began to creep into their hearts. A strange mist descended upon Ravenwood, obscuring their vision and making it impossible to escape. The once friendly faces of their neighbors turned sinister, their eyes glinting with a malevolent glow. One by one, the curse took hold, transforming the townsfolk into grotesque creatures. Their bodies contorted, their skin turned ashen, and their voices became guttural and filled with malice. The once harmonious church echoed with the sounds of their twisted laughter. Amelia, a young woman visiting her grandparents for Thanksgiving, found herself trapped in this nightmare. She watched in horror as her family members transformed before her eyes, their love for her replaced by a hunger for her flesh. With every passing moment, the curse grew stronger, its power seeping into every corner of Ravenwood. Determined to survive, Amelia embarked on a treacherous journey through the town's darkened streets. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the sound of her own heartbeat drowned out the eerie silence. She stumbled upon a hidden diary, its pages filled with the history of the curse that had plagued Ravenwood for centuries. Legend had it that the curse was born from the town's dark past. Centuries ago, a coven of witches had been burned at the stake, cursing Ravenwood with their dying breath. Every 100 years, on the night of Thanksgiving, the curse would awaken, seeking revenge on the descendants of those who had condemned them. Armed with this knowledge, Amelia raced against time to find a way to break the curse. She discovered a hidden chamber beneath the church, filled with ancient artifacts and symbols of the occult. With trembling hands, she pieced together the ritual that could banish the curse forever. As the clock struck midnight, Amelia stood at the center of the church, surrounded by the transformed townsfolk. With a mixture of fear and determination, she began the ritual, reciting the ancient incantations and performing the intricate gestures. The curse fought back, unleashing a torrent of darkness, but Amelia's resolve remained unbroken. Finally, as the last word left her lips, a blinding light filled the church, shattering the curse's hold on Ravenwood. The townsfolk returned to their human forms, their memories of the night's horrors erased. Amelia collapsed to the ground, exhausted but victorious. The following morning, the townspeople awoke with no recollection of the nightmare they had endured. They gathered once again, this time to give thanks for their salvation. But deep within their hearts, a lingering unease remained, a reminder of the horrors that had plagued them on that fateful Thanksgiving night. And so, as the years passed, the people of Ravenwood celebrated Thanksgiving with a mixture of joy and trepidation, never forgetting the darkness that lurked just beneath the surface. For in their hearts, they knew that on the night of Thanksgiving, nightmares could come alive once more.